reminder that God wouldn't be here without God. It's truly an honor to have this room filled, completely filled with so many of my friends and my neighbors and people that I really love and respect that have poured so much into me throughout the years. I want to thank my deacon and my fraternity brother, Doug, for giving that invocation this afternoon. It's always good to start off with a prayer. And thank you, my neighborhood association president, who was just elected to another term, and all of my Camp Green family that are here. It really is so special to be introduced by people who are so strong in the community, and I appreciate that. I would be remiss if I didn't recognize as Miss Cynthia said, my beautiful and talented, and I'm gonna add another adjective, my patient wife, Ariel. I really don't take it for granted how blessed I am, and I understand how rare it is to have somebody who's my partner, who believes in me, who supports me, supports the work I do in the community, and also stands shoulder to shoulder with me and digs her heels in and does the work in the community as well. So I love you. I appreciate you. I'm honored to have so many of my mentors, so many of my friends, so many people that I respect that are here tonight, people that I've looked up to, people that I can make a phone call to or send a text message to, and footsteps that I hope to follow in their path. My mother and father are here tonight, Terry and Kathy. And as Ms. Cynthia said, my parents were two public school educators. They started out as teachers and became principals. So as you can expect, growing up, it wasn't always easy, and education was always a big priority in the Brown household. But now, as an adult, looking back on it, one of the things that I really appreciate that my parents did was they didn't just put a priority on education in the traditional sense. They put a priority on really understanding and using education as a tool for empowerment. You see, looking back on it, my parents, they gave back to their communities. They gave back to their classrooms, they gave back to their students, and they gave back to their schools. My mother and father, the teachers who became principals, the cheerleading coach who fell in love with the football coach, got married and had a little baby boy. They taught me more about the importance of giving back and being an advocate than all 3 years of law school ever could. You see, my parents were my first advocates. And anybody here from Fayetteville that knows anything about the school system knows that when Kathy Brown walks in the school board for Terry Jr., she's advocating hard. But my parents also taught me the importance of opportunity. And I know we love the word opportunity in Charlotte. It's all the rage. Everybody talks about all the opportunity, all the things that Charlotte has to offer. But my parents also taught me that there's a duality in opportunity. We have to understand that you can have all the opportunity in the world. You can check every single box. But if you don't understand how to act on that opportunity, if you don't have someone who is advocating for you in these opportunities, that opportunity might as well not even exist. I remember the exact moment that I fell in love with the opportunity that Charlotte had. I was 18 years old. I was in the back seat of my parents' car. We were driving from Fayetteville to move me into UNC Charlotte as a freshman. And we made that trip a lot of times before, but it was different that day. I remember, if you know that trip from Fayetteville to Charlotte, you take Highway 74, and as you're coming through Matthews, you kind of crest over the hill, and you can see the skyline peeking up over the horizon. And I'd seen that skyline before plenty of times, but that day I was really filled with the spirit of all the opportunity and all the promise that Charlotte could offer. That spirit has stuck with me. It's why my wife and I wanted to move back to Charlotte. It's why we wanted to put down roots here, to start a family here, why we wanted to continue to give back to this community. It's because of that opportunity. Opportunity is a beautiful thing. Opportunity can move mountains, it can inspire you, but we also have to be careful because opportunity can be just as equally frustrating. I hear the frustrations of people in this city. I've talked with a senior citizen who's living on a fixed income in Camp Green, who's continually getting boxed in on all sides. And I hear what they're saying, and they're telling me I had the opportunity to sell my home before the property values got too high. They're telling me I had the opportunity to move somewhere else before everybody else moved in. I've talked to the small business owner down in Steel Creek who's continually applying for city contracts and getting denied time after time after time and pulling her hair out, wondering why she can't get a chance to show what she can do. And she's telling me that everyone is telling her that she had every opportunity to apply. The proposals were posted. You had the opportunity. You see, the thing that we have to realize is opportunity exists everywhere, but oftentimes it exists across a chasm. It's time for that to change. I've advocated for this community from the sidelines. I've done what I can do through various organizations. I've done what I can do through the community, but I've been called by my neighbors to step into a larger world. I want to build the bridge across that chasm. I intend to build a bridge between opportunity and attainability. It's no coincidence that I chose this weekend, the eve of MLK holiday, to make this announcement. MLK Day is a time where we reflect on our communities, think about service, go out into communities and do great things. And as I was thinking about what I wanted to say to y'all tonight, I was thinking about the words that Dr. King wrote when he was in the Birmingham jail. I know it's cliche to quote Dr. King. I'm not going to do I Have a Dream or anything like that. But he wrote, whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. I can never be what I ought to be until you are what you ought to be. And you can never be what you ought to be until I am what I ought to be. I want everyone in this community to be exactly what they ought to be. That's why I'm making it official tonight in front of all of you all here on Freedom Drive in the shadow of those same buildings that I saw 13 years ago when I was moving into UNC Charlotte, to let you know that it's official that I am running to be the next representative for Charlotte City Council. I appreciate that. Now, don't clap too hard, 'cause I'm going to call y'all to need something later on. Now, I'm running to bring a critical eye and a strategic vision to District 3. I'm running to work towards solutions towards permanently affordable housing. I'm running to bring a community-based approach to public safety to make sure that our police officers understand and know the communities that they're representing and they're serving and protecting. I'm running to lower the barrier of entry for minority and women-owned small businesses to foster strategic growth and to ensure everyone prospers. Now, one of my mentors is in the house tonight, Councilman Mitchell, and he told me a few years ago that as a district representative, you're the boots on the ground. When people need something, they call you up at any hour of the day. And I'm running for District 3 to bring back strong infrastructure and be your link between all the city services that we have to provide to make sure that not only the big picture is taken care of, but we're able to take a step back and think about the things that you need Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. So to the citizens of District 3, I'm going to go against all my legal training. They teach you not to promise anything as a lawyer. And my campaign team said, don't promise too much either. So I'm going to take it easy. I got a few promises I think I can stick to for you. So first, you'll always be heard. I've spent the past few months meeting with people all throughout this district. I've heard the things that you talk about at your tables, over dinner. I've heard the things that keep you up at night. And I want you to know that I hear you. When you go to my website, when you look at my campaign literature that's out here, it doesn't say Terry's priorities. It doesn't say Terry's platform. It says our vision. Because this is something we're building together. I want to take all the things in that you all care about, the things that you and your family love, the things that you and your family wish to change. And I want to incorporate that into a vision that we all can work towards, an attainable vision. Second thing, I want to make sure that I will always bring logical, reasoned decisions to City Council. Now again, as a lawyer, I can't go in front of a judge and say, Your Honor, I want this for my client because it feels right. I can't go in front of a judge and say, Your Honor, this is what you should do because I just think it'll be the good thing to do. Every single decision that I make, I have to have it supported by facts and supported by analysis and reason to back it up. So I promise you, you all are all of my clients, and I want to zealously advocate for you, but you're also my judge. And I want to make sure that I'm not just going off of the hip. I want to make sure that everything I say is thought through, thought about with the community in mind, and with your input. And finally, I promise you that when I make that decision, I'll be able to look you in the eye and tell you exactly why I made it. I'll be able to tell you the same thing at a Beechwood community meeting on Thursday that I tell a developer on Friday, that I say from the dais on Monday nights. That won't change. I'm going to give you all I have. This district has the opportunity to be the best in the city. We've got the economic engine, we've got infrastructure moving down here, businesses are moving to this district. The airport is here, we are the shining gateway to Charlotte. So I'm going to do everything in my power to turn opportunity into attainability. I need something from you all too. The first thing, I need you behind me. I need you to call, I need you to text, I need you to tell your neighbor at church, I need you to tell your neighbor in the neighborhood about what the vision we're trying to move forward is. I need your help. I need you to help me knock on doors. I need all of that from you all, because this is something we're doing together. And last, I see a lot of good tailored suits in here tonight. See a lot of Louis bags and Coach bags out there. So Torrance, raise your hand. Torrance is my campaign treasurer. He's going to be back there. He will be taking investments into our campaign. If you've got your checkbook, we've got pens, we've got a computer able to take card payments, and we've also got the website www.voteterrybrown.com. Please visit, please give me feedback on the website. It has our vision listed there, and we want to continue to make that progress there. But I need you all to buy in, and I need all of this support, because this is a golden opportunity to really make change for our neighbors. Together, we can do this. I wouldn't be running tonight if I didn't believe that I was 100% capable and the best choice to help move this city forward and move this district and community forward. I want to make the promise of Charlotte's opportunity attainable for everybody, but it's something that we have to do together. We have to work on this together, from Tuckasegee to South End, from Arrowwood Road to Wilkinson Boulevard. We have to make a difference. Let's make a difference. Let's put progress into motion and pair action with opportunity. I want to thank you all for coming out. My name is Terry Brown, and I am running to be your next representative for Charlotte City Council District 3. Thank you. Let's go.